I remember the day they told me I was wasting my life. I was just a kid then, eyes burning with dreams that seemed so impossibly big. My family sat around the dinner table, laughter ringing in the air, but mine was a quiet, burning fire that no one else saw. I told them I wanted to be a neuroscientist, to unlock the secrets of the mind, to help heal trauma and suffering. Simple, right? Or so I thought. But their reaction was something else entirely. My father, his brow furrowed with disbelief, shook his head. "That's a pipe dream," he said. "You're chasing shadows. Neuroscience is hard enough without you chasing fairy tales." My mother looked away, uncomfortable, as if my ambition embarrassed her. My siblings, too, they teased me, called me crazy, told me I'd never make it. "You're wasting your time," they sneered. "You're just going to fail and end up a disappointment, just like everyone said." Their words burned into me, sharp and relentless. Years went by. I poured myself into my research, but the rejection from my peers, the public dismissal of my groundbreaking theory linking brainwaves to emotional healing, they all felt like fists pounding my chest. I was told I was deluded, that I was chasing pseudoscience, but I couldn't let go. I knew in my bones that there was something real in the whispers of sound, in the subtle dance of brainwaves and emotion. I dove headfirst into the controversial world of sound therapy, experimenting with neural oscillations, combining cerebral research with carefully crafted sound patterns. It was a lonely, brutal climb. Every setback was a blow, every mockery a dagger, but I kept going. And then, slowly, the world started to change. It started with small breakthroughs, patients with trauma finding peace, soldiers returning from war finally sleeping, children with autism opening up. The skeptics scoffed, but the results were undeniable. My work was beginning to revolutionize healing. I built a technology that used specific sound frequencies to entrain brainwaves, guiding the mind toward states of calm, resilience, and emotional clarity. I called it Neuroacoustic Healing. It was my obsession, my purpose. The breakthrough came not long ago, when a major medical institution adopted my technology as part of their trauma recovery program. The skeptics, the critics, the dismissive voices, all of them silenced. I had proven that what they derided as pseudoscience was real, tangible, life-changing. And then I decided it was time to go home. I returned to that small town where my family still lived, where the fields stretched endlessly, and the memories of childhood lingered like ghostly shadows. But this time, I was not the failed dreamer they mocked. I was the woman who had reshaped lives, who had turned barren land into lush, thriving ecosystems, through sound, through hope, through resilience. I stood before them in the living room, my eyes shining with quiet strength. My hands held the device I'd developed, a sleek, almost otherworldly instrument that emitted gentle, rhythmic pulses. I pressed a button, and the room filled with a soft, harmonic sound. My family watched, their faces a mix of curiosity and skepticism, until the first signs of change appeared. The barren patch of land behind the house, once cracked and lifeless, began to pulse with life. Green shoots pushed through the soil. Flowers bloomed in defiant bursts of color. Bees and butterflies flitted about, filling the air with a buzzing symphony of renewal. I stepped outside, my voice steady but filled with emotion. This is what sound can do. It's not pseudoscience. It's nature's language, an invitation for life to return. My father, who had always dismissed my dreams, looked stunned as he watched the transformation. My mother's eyes welled with tears. My siblings, silent, their faces pale with disbelief, stared at the miracle unfolding before their eyes. They had mocked me, ridiculed my pursuit, told me I'd fail, yet here I was, proving them wrong in the most profound way. As I stood there, I realized something powerful. Their ridicule was born from fear, fear of the unknown, of the untested, of the impossible. But I had refused to be afraid. I had dared to chase that whisper of hope, to believe in a future others dismissed as fantasy. And now I had come back to show them what that hope had grown into. In that moment, I saw the truth. Success isn't just about fame or recognition. It's about transforming doubt into proof. It's about turning the ridiculous into reality. It's about resilience, the kind that can reshape land, heal wounds, and even change hearts. My family's faces were a canvas of shock, awe, and something more, confronted with the undeniable proof that their words had once tried to drown my spirit. But I knew better now. I knew that every sneer, every insult, every dismissive glance had only fueled my fire. Because I learned that the greatest victory isn't just in the achievement itself. It's in the courage to believe when everyone else says you're wrong. It's in the persistence to push through rejection, to turn skepticism into acceptance, and to create something truly meaningful from the ashes of doubt. And as the land around us burst into vibrant life, I understood that this was just the beginning. My journey, my purpose, this was my legacy. Proof that even the most ridiculous dreams, when fueled by unwavering belief and relentless effort, can bloom into something extraordinary. So to anyone out there feeling dismissed, mocked, or misunderstood, know this: your dreams are not foolish. They are the seeds of your future. Trust in them. Keep going. Because one day, the world might just witness what you've become and realize, too late, that they had underestimated the power of your hope. And that, my friends, is the real triumph.